Let me go ahead and hit that button again. All right. So there we go. All right. Once again, we apologize for those watching on YouTube, but now, okay, I
Yeah,
see.
there
I
you
see
go.
what
There
happened.
you go.
Now we good.
Yep.
So once again, the platform Sports Talk Show. For those on YouTube, we sorry for the wait. Had some network issues, but we're trying to get things together now. Trying to get Miss Katrina Terry on the line here. She said she couldn't hear earlier, but we here. We sorry.
We
We
doing what we
apologize.
can.
We doing what we can.
Right.
Normally, it's not the case. We be right on time.
Man.
So we gonna make this happen. We're gonna have a good time still
Facts.
and get these guests rolling. Let's try to connect with her again and hope for the best.
Hello.
All right. Hello. Can you hear us?
Damn it.
Uh-oh. Hello, Katrina.
I might just call put on speakerphone.
Right. Let's see here. Hold on. We might have to be ghetto tonight, y'all.
Man, we already ghetto. We late. Can't get no connection.
Man.
We already in there
Let's see
drinking. It's that Rona, man.
All right, Katrina, can you hear us?
Yeah, I heard you now.
Okay, now. Wait a minute. You know what?
Guys.
There we go. Hold on real quick. Hold on.
What up, cat?
How you doing?
Pretty good.
There we go. So, sorry for the wait. A lot of network issues, but
Yeah.
we tonight we just being ghetto. We got to do what we got to do
We
tonight.
winging it like a mud.
And we'll make it
up.
happen. So, for those looking on your screen, we have Miss Katrina Terry, formerly of, and I believe I can't say this, is this the reigning defending champs from kickball, the Royal Kicks? Is that correct?
Royal Kicks.
There we
we
go.
went to the championship 3 times. We only won twice, though.
Hey, but
That's a lot of things, though, yeah.
y'all made it. That's all that matters.
Right.
Y'all made it. And you said now that y'all have a new team, and that's called the Pretty Assassins. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the name we're going under now. It's the same people, missing a few, but same people.
That's what's up. So, tell everyone about this team. How long have you been? Well, first off, how long have you been playing kickball?
5 years.
She's a vet in the game.
Yup.
So, and where do y'all play?
We started out in St. Anne. Now we were in Ferguson last season, so now we'll be in Bell Fountain this year if we get to play.
Right. That was my next question I was going to ask is because of of Dorona. See, we call it
Right.
DA and then
Man,
RON.
we just sorted to the Roro at work. And then Roro.
Yeah, so we call it that. So, have y'all been told of a projected date in which y'all may be able to have practices and maybe start playing?
Nope. So far, everything just hush. Just waiting to hear, I guess.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. So tell everyone about your team. So when people are coming to a great event like seeing women kickball,
Right.
what should they expect from seeing your team?
It's great. I think it's just great for females, period, that want to get out the house and do something other than work and go home and be a mom, or a woman or a wife or whatever. You get to be yourself out there. So for any female that's listening, I think they should come join the teams. It's plenty of teams to join. There's about 20 different teams out there. So, yeah, I think, who would it be? It's different leagues, too, so I can't even tell you what league to join. So you just have to look up Ladies Kickball, WGGA, and they'll place you somewhere if you want to play.
Now, B was telling me before we got in contact with you that you like a pool shark, but you play kickball. Like you're sweeten, everybody up, but then all of a sudden you come with the kill. Explain that for me.
Yeah, I guess so. You gotta keep surprises going in the game. It's really fun out there. Have you ever been to a game?
Yes.
Or out there?
Yeah, I've been to the one out in U City, and then Bell Fountain. So I've been around to a few kickball games in my past. Last time I've been to one was a few years ago, but I started going maybe about.
Come on.
Yeah, yeah. I gotta change that. And speaking of which, we may have to, go ahead and make something happen with the platform sports talk show
Oh, yeah,
going
we
out
out
there
there.
and
that'd be
showing
dope.
love.
Yeah, we
But
out there.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
yeah, the first time I went out there was probably about maybe about 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Yeah,
But the last time I've been to a game was probably about maybe 5, 6 years ago.
right,
So I definitely got to change that up though.
right.
You definitely do. It's people barbecuing, selling things. This a lot of fun. Then if you have kids or anything, you'll bring them out. Good atmosphere.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I still ain't been. I was working weekends, so I apologize. But so my question: what's the best
I can
fight
barely
you've
hear
seen?
you.
Can you hear me now, Katrina? Can you hear me?
early.
Ah, that's because it's on the phone. What I was gonna say is, what's the best fight you seen in kickball?
The best what?
Fight.
We don't fight out there.
Okay.
Well, let me see. It was what? Well, she's not on the line. LD, she got into it with somebody before, and our whole team was about to jump that person, but we felt bad about that. People be taking you out your character sometimes.
Right.
So
But yeah,
what position do you
I was gonna
play?
ask that next.
I'm left field, or I pitch also.
Mm.
Okay.
Yep.
If you got someone out there that can go out there and track the ball down and also try to fool you on the at the
Yeah, that's her.
at the plate.
Right. Always fooling people.
But yeah, it's pretty fun. Did you was you able to get in contact with LD?
Yeah. So everything's
Okay,
all good.
cool.
We'll be having her on next. Just wanted to make sure that we had you on first. And I do want to say thank you for still being flexible
Yeah.
to be on this show. We started a little bit late, out of our control, but we
I
still,
know things happen.
yeah, things
We
happen.
gonna blame it on the virus.
Exactly.
And April Fools.
Right.
Okay.
But what we'll do is, especially once this Rona thing gets taken care of, we'll still be going back to our original place where we wanted to have our anniversary at, so we
Right.
can have more of the team come out and everything. But just want to say
Yeah,
thanks for
that was
being.
gonna be way more fun.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
it's
And
definitely
Girls
coming.
coming in their shorts and stuff.
Here
Yeah.
she
I'm
go.
joking. I'm
She
joking.
was.
Here she
She's
go.
dead
Here
serious.
she go.
Right.
Here she go. Trying to start something.
Right.
Trying to start
That's how, I
something.
get, that's how I get most of the men to come visit. I'd be like, it's a lot of girls out there in booty shorts. They'll come then.
Everybody know the uniform.
But yeah.
Right.
All right.
All
Y'all
right.
enjoy the rest of y'all show.
All right,
All right.
Katrina.
Thanks
appreciate
very
you.
much. You have a good one, and like I said, we'll definitely reconnect so we can have you on the show in person and make things happen.
Yep, yep.
All right.
All right. You have a good one.
You too.
All right, y'all. So that was Miss Katrina Terry. Once again, we appreciate her for still joining in,
Yeah.
tuning in, and having her peoples watch the show.
Yep.
Shouts out to them. I got some photos I'm gonna show real quick to everyone as I get ready for our next guest. But go ahead and get her on the phone,
All right.
Miss LD. So speaking of which, man, while I'm getting her on the phone, man, have there been any highlights in regards to any favorite guests that you have enjoyed on the show since we've had this for?
Oh man,
years
I
now?
love man. We had fun with everybody on this show. Everybody got their own. It's too many to name. I don't want to single nobody out. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of good segments, a lot of education, a lot of everything, man. I literally no lie. I enjoyed everybody we had on this show, especially the ones I didn't know nothing about until the show. So I think that was dope, man. But for the most part, man, like I keep reiterating over and over and over again, we just surrounded by a lot of solid people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It just keeps showing up every time we have a show or a guest or anything like that. We just really blessed to be around a lot of solid people, man. So, I thoroughly enjoy every last one of y'all, and I appreciate y'all coming out, and especially, you know what I'm saying, the people that I reached out to on short notice, really making sure they was dedicated to coming, staying as long as however long the show went, and really just being professional about everything. So, yeah, man. Trying to see how we gonna do this now with everything shut down. I try to see how we gonna do it next, but you know, we'll do it bigger and better when we get to the spot we trying to get to. So in case y'all don't know, we got another spot we gonna be hitting up pretty soon. Whenever all this is over with, and we're gonna have more guests, and we're gonna have a better backdrop and everything like that. Kind of like their earlier shows when you know, y'all had the arts and everything like that on some of them. So check us out, man. Fred the engineer. Okay, I see you, dog. Anyway, so before we get back into Fred, I dare y'all to put y'all TikTok in the comments. I dare y'all. Since everybody want to do a TikTok right now, I dare y'all to put a TikTok in there. I personally ain't did it yet. I feel like if you don't have a kid or if you don't do it as a couple, it's kind of miscellaneous. You know what I'm saying? It kind of don't really matter. So if y'all got a TikTok that's popping or y'all think it's popping, y'all want us to shout it out, let us know. We'll let everybody know what's going on, and we'll check it out. And we might check it out live on the show and give y'all our rating about it. So I ain't brave enough to do one yet. I seen one filter that I did want to try. I might do that one. I ain't gonna tell y'all which one. But if you're on our page, you probably see it by the end of the week. But TikTok definitely popping. So if y'all doing TikToks, I dare y'all to put it in the comments. Let me see who got it. Right now, I'm gonna shout out my boy Lamont. Him and his son did one earlier. I'm gonna shout out Dee Dee. She did one earlier. What up, Mo? I see you. And I'm trying to think who else. I'm thinking on the fly right now. I'm gonna have to go on my timeline.
Oh, wait, is that Mo Davis?
Yeah, that's Mo Davis.
Okay, we ain't spoken to her in a minute.
Yeah. What up, Mo?
Yeah, tell us what's happening.
Right. There go my babes. Like I've been trying to. She been trying to get me to do one.
You know, I would think about that too. And baby girl, she loves to play around. So
yeah. So you got a kid. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I ain't got no kids.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that weird, like your uncle trying to be hip type thing. Like, so I might do one, man. I don't know. We might do one. We might do one. Don't get excited.
Right. All right. Once again, this is the Platform Sports Talk Show. Your boy Smooth, along with
B Baker.
Stan isn't here tonight. He's in training. He's in training. Get that money.
Okay, Hoyt.
It's training day.
Okay, Hoyt.
But on the line, up next, we have the manager of the Mamba Mentality kickball team. Go ahead and just say a name for everybody, man.
Man, this is LD. ELLEDEE. LD. What's up?
Hello, everybody.
What's going on?
Say it one more time.
It's on Facebook. It's LD, but my name is Lynn.
There you go.
What's up, Lynn?
How you doing, Lynn?
Good. How are you guys?
I thought we was calling you LD on the show.
Right. LD, are you with me?
I'm
you know
correct.
what I'm saying?
It is LD.
All right.
Or what you have on Instagram? Pretty black butterfly.
Oh my God.
That's what it is.
Please explain that name for everyone.
Right.
So, as a black butterfly, I am a child that went through things in the gutter, and I turned out to be a beautiful soul. So
Got it
I'm a
out the
pretty
mud.
black butterfly.
That's what's up. You know, it's always great to have, great stories, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
In regards to sports.
Yeah.
You always want to hear about that background.
Right.
So, how long have you been playing kickball?
So, I've been playing kickball for about 11 years now. I started in 2009, I believe.
2009.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So she's a vet in the game.
She's a vet as well.
Right.
And now you are a manager of Mamba Mentality. So for those who may not be real clear in regards to the manager role, please explain for our followers.
So actually, I am one of the creators and former manager of Royal Kicks.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm managing, I left Royal Kicks and now I'm managing Mamba Mentality. Okay. And my role, or how I like to treat my management role on the team, is to take care of all the logistics, supplies, team paperwork, funds, things, sponsorship if needed, and things like that. Make everything run smooth in the background so the women can just go out there and play. Coach can just come in and coach.
That's what's up.
Right.
And I'm not sure if you're watching right now on Facebook, on YouTube, or Twitter, but I just showed a picture of the champions, the Royal Kicks, on the screen. Showed a few photos for everybody to see right now. What?
That's me with the trophy.
There it is. So, what made you want to get into kickball?
Um, it was something that I think I got into kickball by my neighbor. He coached a team and just wanted to try something. I was like a new mom at the time. Just wanted to do something outside of being a teacher at the time and being a mom, and just to do something fun. Met a great group of ladies. We had a great team at the time, and I just fell in love with it.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So, kickball, I know it's been around for a good little minute now, but for those who may not be so hip to it, just explain to people the seriousness of women's kickball, or is this team a mixed team, or is it straight women?
This is a women's team.
Okay, so just explain the women's point of view of women's kickball.
So women's kickball is not a game. Let's get that clear. It's very, very competitive. It's not your old school playground kickball where you say no take and I need a new pitcher and things like that. It's actually a strategy to the game. It's very competitive. And I believe that women are more competitive than men because we have more emotions involved in the game than men do.
What? How dare you?
Now, I will say, when you compare watching men's basketball, college basketball, and women's college basketball, like of course people are used to, the men doing the dunking and everything like that. But I think with women's college basketball, it's exciting to watch because they may not have the abilities to do as much as the men do, so it requires more skill.
So I'm
you know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Right, so you
But
appreciate...
she said emotion, though. That's the one thing I disagree on because if you ever want to see a man get emotional, it's probably going to be over sports first. I can almost promise you that. I think the emotions is even kill. I don't think it's one gender versus the other as far as the emotions part. And that's the only thing I disagree on.
Lynn, what you say about that?
I think women have more heart. If you've ever watched, not even basketball and football, if you've ever watched a girls' or women's volleyball game, the technique, the skill, and the passion that women put into the game, or even young girls put into the game, is totally different than male sports. Just my opinion.
Okay, you entitled to it.
And that's why I said in regards to just that skill, because they have to do more to please than men have to do, because people are already expecting men to go ahead and just dunk this and do all these crazy things. But for the
be
ladies,
more athletic,
you know what I'm saying? It's that skill, it's that will. So
And
then
our bodies are made different too. So we have to go about the same. Let's say a jump shot or something like that. We have to go about it totally different than guys.
Give us a little background about you playing sports in high school and in college, if you did.
I started off playing basketball in 8th grade, I believe. I played basketball in high school as well. I played volleyball in high school, and I actually played volleyball in college as a walk-on at Jackson State University.
Okay.
Jackson State,
baby.
Amen. I also ran track for maybe a year or two, which I didn't like. But I love the sport, but I didn't like running.
In college or high school?
In high school.
Oh, okay, yeah. High school is just messy.
Yep. And now I'm a kickball player and team manager, as well as I have 2 young girls that are in sports as well.
Okay.
And what
2
sports?
more butterflies.
Right. What sports do they play?
My oldest, she runs track, plays basketball, and also plays volleyball. She's more focused on volleyball now. My little one, she is getting into track. So she started off with cross country, and now she's running regular track, or would have, without the Rona.
Right. And she must have heard our show, Dorona.
Right.
So we asked Katrina earlier, how much has this affected the season coming up?
It's affected us tremendously because kickball usually starts around April.
Right.
And, of course, with St. Louis weather, it's been so bipolar within the last recent years. with rain and things like that. And so it's been very difficult for us to get outside and actually work on the field and get that team unity, especially with the new team. Get the team unity that we need in order to gel on the field and work together as a team.
So, is the squad already set, or are you still welcoming newcomers? For ladies who are interested in trying to play kickball, what can you tell the ladies on what they need to do next to hopefully play for a squad like the Mamba mentality?
So we do have a great group of great ladies right now. We are possibly looking at more players. However, if you're interested in playing, you can go to WGGA Kickball page on Facebook and Instagram. Our league owner, Tangi, she's great. She'll get you a team, whether it's a newbie team if you've never played before, an intermediate team, or a competitive team.
Got you. And where do y'all games be played at?
We play currently in Forest Wood.
Oh, okay.
Right around the way.
Right
sir.
up the street from me. So I can actually walk to the games.
Yeah, we on location. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I was telling Katrina earlier that I started watching kickball games and started really appreciating the game because it was she was saying, they really get after it. You know, it doesn't matter if you got nails or not, if your hair is done or not. No, it's all about once you get on that field between those white lines, it's gonna be on and popping.
Got to get that $40 after the game. Get
and so I started watching it over maybe 10 years ago and really enjoyed it. I always became a coach for a team.
Okay.
But I didn't have enough time to go ahead and commit myself to do it.
Right, because you got to be committed.
Yeah. But once again, what is, to me, well, not to me, but for those watching, what would you say is like the biggest myth or something that people always say about kickball that's just not true at all in regards to women's kickball?
I think for me, the biggest myth would be that black women cannot work together.
You better say that.
Preach on that.
Man.
A lot of women, and I've been around for a long time, a lot of women that actually play kickball and that has been playing for a very long time, they want a team where they can just come to, have a great time, get on the field, kick some ass, and then go home. Enjoy their teammates, enjoy their coach. However, you do have individuals, male and female, that want to cause drama.
And speaking of drama, Katrina brought up a situation. I don't know if you saw her, if you heard her earlier, but she brought up a situation in which you got involved in a little altercation.
Right.
Can you please elaborate for our followers? And real quick, LaRonda Willingham says, "Hey, LD."
What's up, bro?
Oh, she got the nicknames.
All of them do. That's all they drip, man. They got to look cold.
She got the nicknames.
Man.
But yeah, please go ahead and elaborate on that incident. Incident.
So this particular incident, it wasn't even my fight.
see, they always say that.
There's always somebody else's fault.
It wasn't. But with my former team, we were a family. So it was a situation where somebody had something smart to say to one of my teammates' daughters. You know, we were talking about it amongst ourselves. She wanted to get loud, and I'm like, look, I don't have a problem, but if you want to cause one, we can have one. And then my team just had my back, so.
Yeah, I heard y'all was about to jump somebody.
I mean, you know, we try not to go there, whatever.
Right.
And Royal Kicks was known to be like a quiet team and stay within themselves, but don't get it twisted. If we need to turn up, we did.
There you go. That's what's up. I'm glad y'all stuck together on that.
Don't start no, it won't be no.
Amen.
She says, "That's my girl, LD."
Right.
So, and when you did play, or excuse me, so do you still play now, or you just focus on just managing?
I still play.
Okay, what position?
So on my new team, I'll be primarily pitching, but I played all around. The only position I haven't really played was shortstop or catcher.
Okay, so do you have a certain spin to your ball when you go, kicking it? Rolling down to the kicker.
Of course I do.
It's been times I've seen ladies. They get ready. They get all in position. You know, knees bent. You know, they clap their hands. They ready to ball come on down. Then the pitcher throws the ball down. All of a sudden, they just whoop, do like a Tony Brown.
Yeah. Like flip upside down on you.
B, do you have any questions?
Nah. Well, so the only thing I was gonna ask was, so what's the preseason like for kickball? Because when I talked to Katrina a couple times, I remember when she was getting ready, it was super intense on like they group phone calls, how they was getting started, the choice of uniforms, the venues for the practices and everything like that. So for the people that don't know the commitment that you got to put into kickball, I want you to elaborate on like how y'all get started before the season even begins.
I think it's different for each team. For my team, all the venues and the uniforms and things like that, I handle all that information and just relay it to the team for their opinion and make a decision from there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But, I mean, it can get intense as far as, or monetarily, it can get expensive when you're looking at gyms to work out in during the winter months and things like that. One thing that it's really good for a lot of people that want to stay in shape and just work on their technique or just that gameplay during the winter months is indoor kickball, which a coach Tito, he runs at Dalewood Rec.
Okay. All right. Shout out to
Dalewood.
Yes, sir.
Dalewood up to no good.
LaWanda Willingham says you the number one catcher in the league.
Catcher?
Yes, she is. Yes,
she the number one catcher in the league. Okay, got you. Shout out to you, LaWanda. And then
she up there bragging. I see you, LaWanda.
Donicia Duke said we should do a TikTok with sports moments.
I saw that.
Shouts out to her. We can't promise you that we gonna probably try to get around to that.
We gonna work something
out.
We
gonna do something for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So another thing I wanted to ask you, with you being on both sides of it, with your GM side, do y'all have any fundraisers coming up?
We don't have any coming up at this time. I mean, what?
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, yeah, I know. Yeah.
After the hashtag,
after the Rona, right? The Rona, we done shortened it.
We might think of something like that. When I started this new team, I did have sponsorship, so a lot of our expenses were already taken care of.
Got you.
But we definitely want to do team building activities and things in the community as well.
Cool.
Got you.
Well, like we told Katrina earlier, it'll be a pleasure for us to come out to a game, broadcast if possible. You know, get the team on there as well. And just be able to, you know, do a lot of things for, you know, for Mama Mentality and also for the Pretty Assassins.
Right.
I know the answer pretty much, but just explain the reason why y'all decided to call your team Mama Mentality.
So originally our team was called Remix, but after the passing of Kobe Bryant and everything that he established as a player and post, you know, Lakers and things like that, our coach Brian or Hollywood, B Miles, whatever you want to call him, he decided to change the name to Mama Mentality.
He a big Kobe fan too, so I can believe that one.
Yeah.
So am I, and I thought it was a great way to commemorate him.
Yeah, that was dope. Do y'all have a number 8 and a number 24 on y'all team?
Do we?
Hey, got him. Right. Gotta go back and look at the gotta go on the website, look at the roster real quick.
Well, I know
look at my phone real quick.
Right.
That's the best thing about you not being here.
He has 24. I know that for sure, but I don't think any of the players have 24.
I'm about to say, because they gonna get all smoke if they mess up with that 8 or that 24 with the Mama Mentality on.
Man.
Right.
Oh man. Well, it's definitely been a pleasure to have you on the show, Lynn. And like I told Katrina, we're gonna definitely have y'all back so everyone can see y'all in person.
Yeah.
When we once we done with the Rona.
We doing social distancing though, so y'all just stay where y'all at for now.
So we're gonna definitely have you back on. Please share this stream with your followers, and we will definitely connect again and have you on so that they can see you in person.
Yep.
And look forward to seeing y'all team do y'all thing.
Great. Thank you for having me, and you guys have a good rest of your evening.
All right,
thank you very much.
You.
All right, that was a great, conversation with L, with Lynn.
Right. Whichever one she wanted to
Right,
right.
and she might be Kanika.
Oh yeah, Kanika had like, oh my God, she probably still got the record for the most nicknames on one show. Like man, shout out to Kanika Battle, man.
Man. All right, so up next we're gonna go ahead and bring on the line. Go ahead and bring us back to the screen here.
Yep.
Up next we're gonna bring on the line, as you just said earlier, a nice little segue.
Yep.
The head coach
Yep.
of Mamba Mentality.
Yes, sir.
Now we was told that he has the number 24? Is that correct? Is that correct, Coach Brian Miles? Hold on real quick. All right, say it one more time. I'm sorry if everybody can hear you.
I said I had to get the 2 phone. That would only be right.
There it is.
Right.
So, hey, thanks for being flexible, man. We had some network issues, but now we finally going on. So, thanks for allowing us to still get at you at this time.
Yes,
how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How y'all doing?
Man,
Chilling, man.
we
What's
doing
up,
well.
B?
So far, we had Katrina Terry on the line. Then we just had LD/Lynn / greatest pitcher in the game.
That's Pretty Butterfly.
You know, we had LaRonda Willingham saying I'm the number 1 catcher in the league. Get at me.
Right.
He said Yadier Molina who?
Right. She's straight with it.
That's my little homie. She go by the name Ball. Yeah, she be getting it in. She been playing for a long time. Veteran, real smart.
Okay.
That's what's up, man. So this, I know Lynn told us about the team earlier, but give us your perspective of the Mamba Mentality kickball team.
Lynn had an idea. She had brought it to me a while. She used to play, you know what I'm saying, with the World Kicks family and all that. And I've been in kickball for a while, but I haven't coached kickball in a long time. I coached it back in the day when we was playing at Bell Fountain Park. I had a little squad. Me and my guy Moochie Mack. We was doing some Alamonzo Jackson. We had a little squad back then, and we was nice. But I kind of had got away from it. I was just playing out of town. You know what I'm saying? Out of town kickball, kind of a different level than St. Louis kickball. So I was playing that co-ed. But Lynn had brought it to me and asked me, you know what I'm saying, would I give it a try? And I think I told her no about 2 or 3 times. But, you know what I'm saying, I decided to go ahead and do it. So we're going to try to make something happen when the season starts.
So is this your first go around just coaching overall, or have you coached on different teams before?
No, I coached different teams before, but this would be I haven't coached in a while, and I had said that I wasn't coming back to coach kickball anymore. But you know what I'm saying, I like Lynn. She gung ho about it. You know what I'm saying? She trying to get this thing together. She got a vision, and you know what I'm saying, I kind of see where she's going, so I was willing to jump in and try to assist where I could.
That's what's up, man. So give us your overview in regards to this squad, and once everything gets back to being normal again, what can people expect to see when they come see the Mamba Mentality?
As of right now, the only real overview that I can give you is that I think all the ladies will play hard and, you know what I'm saying, give they all. But we haven't got a chance to even get together, like, you know what I'm saying, like we wanted to because of the virus and outbreak and all that. So I haven't been able to see my whole squad as a whole and put everybody in positions and figure out what's their strengths, what's their weaknesses, you know what I'm saying, lineups, things of that nature. So right now, we just kind of in a wait-and-see mode. But, you know, I never will have to question their heart. I know if they get on the field, they're going to give it they all.
Yeah.
So, you know, with this pandemic going on, are you giving them certain instructions on just how to pretty much stay loose so once the season does start, it won't be so much of a big change in getting back in shape?
Yeah, I tell them to stay active, do some kind of workout, get out there, you know, get some kind of running in, get some kind of cardio in. Don't just be a bump on the log. And we had thought about trying to get a practice in, but a few of the girls were apprehensive about it. So, and I kind of understood where it was coming from. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, I always let them know, you got to get up. You got to stay active. You got to do something. You can't just be no bump on the log. Otherwise, it's going to catch up with you.
Right. I got a question, B. With you being a official, you know, a referee, how is the officiating in kickball to your liking or disliking right now?
The officiating is cool. You know what I'm saying? I did that for a while. That's what I originally started out as.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was reffing. Somebody that knew my mom and they knew I ref basketball, and they asked them, could I come out and ref kickball? And I started repping kickball, and it was cool. You know, you get the loudmouth folks.
Right.
Folks talk a little noise, but you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody ever been too disrespectful or nothing like that.
Right.
They do the best they can. It really needs to be 2 refs during the kickball game, and it's usually, like in that league, it's only 1 ref. You know what I'm saying? The leagues around St. Louis is usually only 1 ref. So he has a lot of ground to cover. He or she has a lot of ground to cover, and it's times they can make a mistake or miss things. As long as you got people that to be patient, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no big deal. They take their time, let them, you know what I'm saying, formulate the play. And, you know, to give them the benefit of doubt in certain situations, because, you know, we ain't perfect.
Right. Now, where is the official actually placed on the kickball field? Or y'all just behind the catcher? Are y'all just behind the catcher, or do y'all move around, or y'all just stationary behind the catcher, or what?
You start off behind the catcher, but like with me, when the ball is kicked, I run down the line the first base. You know, when the ball is kicked, I'll run out to the middle of the diamond so I can get a better view. It just depends on, you know what I'm saying, the person. I'm just, you know, I'm active, so I'm trying to get the best look, you know what I'm saying, just so I can have the best angle on it. Try to really just, you know what I'm saying, give the same way I'm going to do on the basketball court. I'm trying to move to this certain spot, get the right angle. It's the same way with kickball. Just trying to get the right angle.
Right. Your smartwatch activity got to be way up there doing all that. So another question I had, because, you know, me and you know each other from basketball. I know how you was on the court. You know what I mean? You was the all-around guy, you know, all hustle, like wasn't afraid to get dirty, anything like that. So what's your actual coaching styles? What I'm more curious about, because usually when you're a fiery type of player, you usually command that on your team, and especially with you being a male coaching a women's dominated league, how is that for you?
I mean, it just depends. You have to, for one, the best part of being a good leader is to be a good listener, so you should be listening and paying attention and trying to feel your whole team out. You know what I'm saying? To feel how you can talk to them, how you can approach it, how you can coach them. I'm never going to go hard on these girls as I would in terms of how I was on the basketball court or how I am on the basketball court. Because, you know, this is a lot of these women are in their 30s and they just trying to do something to stay in shape. Of course, they want to win. It's competitive, but they just trying to stay in shape. They just trying to keep some athleticism flowing. So, but yeah, I want to win. I don't want to lose.
Right.
When I'm on the base pass, my style is always going to be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Taking. If they ain't paying attention, take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make my kicks are making sense. We kicking with strategy. We looking for holes. We setting the table so we can get runners around. You know, it's a strategy to it. It's not just go up there and kick and just do what you do. Nah. If you mess up, I will tell you about yourself. I'm not going to disrespect you. But if you drop a ball, I'm going to be like, come on, we need that. But I'm going to clap my hands like, it's cool. You straight. You got the next one. You know, I motivate you but still let you know, come on, tighten up. So, you know what I'm saying? Not go too hard because, like I said, dealing with grown women, there ain't nothing keeping them there. I can't run them. I can't really tell them what to do. If they want to be like, yeah, whatever, shut up, you know, they can. It ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you kind of have to, you know what I'm saying, see who you got, see how they move, see what their temperature is, and then you can go from there.
Nah, that's facts, bro. And one other question I had for you, because Lynn said women are more emotional in sports than men are. What you think about that?
They are more emotional, but a lot of the men are very emotional.
That's
really emotional. And I've seen that even more going out of town. Like, if a lot of the people that play kickball in St. Louis, they've never been on an out-of-town trip. It's a few teams that go, but when you go out of town, you see the difference in the competitive level. You see people about to fight, people about to bust in the chairs. The competitive level is just on a different level. And that's what I needed. The competitive level out there is my competitive level. It's your competitive level. You know what I'm saying? I know you would love it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's competitive like that, but it's just a different feel. And then plus, like I said, it's all women. So the emotions are even higher.
Right. Okay. So she was correct.
There it is.
Congratulations. Lynn was right.
Or Brian? Miles, should I say? Because
Miles,
we got all these B's and Brian's. So B Miles. Right. So what motivated you to become a coach?
With this go round, it it was just because I liked Lynn. I liked the vision she had. I liked some of the girls that she mentioned and the pieces that she put together, and I was down for it.
So for
before, it was kind of just I had some young dogs before, just young dogs. They were just hungry, and that team was amazing, phenomenal. It was a phenomenal team. But all the girls I had was young. I had 21s, 22s. I mean, speedsters, fresh out of college, who had ran track and things of that nature. Yeah, we had a really, really good team. It was on, it was on a different type of, level than this team is. This, not that the skill level is, matter of fact, some of the ladies on this team probably might be more skilled and might have more IQ in terms of the game than where we were. Because, like I said, we were all young, trying to kind of figure it out. But yeah, we had a nice little squad, and it was just they wanted us to coach, and we kind of coached, and it wasn't. I think this time it would be way more smoother. Then it was like I said, people had their own ideas of how we should run the team. It was like 3 or 4 coaches. We was trying to do this, we was trying to do that. It just, it just was a weird mix.
I bet. And for those on the outside who's like, man, why should I even try to entertain playing kickball? How do you sell the game of kickball to those from the outside looking in?
I mean, I've met some great people in kickball. I could almost say that I know someone in every single state in the United States just off of kickball. You know what I'm saying? Almost anywhere I can go in Kansas, in Florida, wherever, and I can make a call, and I have a bed to lay my head. I mean, the camaraderie, the competitiveness, the travel. The first kickball tournament this year out of town was in Puerto Rico. So, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's real. You know what I'm saying? And then here, if you play, once again, the camaraderie, meeting the ladies, meeting the woman that runs the league, you know what I'm saying? She real good people. You know what I'm saying? Getting your competitive juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need that outlet. Some of the women might have 3 kids, 4 kids, and they just want to come out there, get their ball on, and get that outlet. You know what I'm saying? Kick that ball. So yeah, I would say any woman who is just looking for something competitive beyond just your normal. Okay, we're gonna do this little volleyball league. We'll kickball something different, and once you get into it, you'll be hooked.
Right. We got a few comments here on YouTube. Looks like LaRonda and Lynn and Katrina, they're all chatting amongst each other. LaRonda, I'm sorry. Also, we have Royal Kickball. They say, that's my dog, in regards to you, Coach. Then we have LaRonda says, that's my boy, Coach Hollywood. Lynn says, B. Miles the Great.
For sure, that's cool.
Then she responds back to LaRonda saying, hey, ball. I can kind of picture the voice now. Katrina said, thanks for watching. So, yeah, great conversation, man. And we appreciate you being, once again, flexible. We definitely had the plans to be at a specific location for our 3-year anniversary, but you still was flexible for having to have you on the phone.
Yeah, good looking out, man.
We appreciate that.
It's
and
all good.
as we told Katrina and Lynn earlier, we plan to show up, support, maybe do a broadcast of 2 or 3, especially the one in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, right. Man, what part of Puerto Rico was y'all in, bro? Oh my God, I love San Juan.
Man, yeah. So definitely, once everything gets rolling with the team after this, the Rona stuff goes away. Hopefully, it goes away as in the fast sooner than we expect. Don't know, but we'll see. But we definitely wish you luck on your team and bring a championship to the Platform Sports Talk Show table. I mean, you come back next time, man.
Appreciate you. We're gonna try.
All right, man.
Look forward.
All right, you have a good one, bro.
I mean, I do the same, man.
All right,
thanks a lot once again.
All right, yeah.
All right, once again, that was Coach B. Miles,
Yes,
Coach
sir.
Hollywood.
Yes, sir.
Hollywood. Man. So incredible show, man. We definitely appreciate the people who have been tuning in. They were waiting on us, like, man, what's going on with the show? What's happening?
Man.
Hey, for the followers who know about us, y'all know we normally right on time.
Yep.
But we just had some issues with the internet and with the app and everything. But hey, we made it, man.
We did our thing, man.
We made it.
Yes, sir.
And let me see if I can still get him on the line. Well, no, I'll wait. I want to go ahead and get our next guest on. So let me go ahead and contact him real quick.
Okay.
Once again, this is This is my boy from high school.
The V.
He was a football star.
Okay.
Good dude, man. He has a few things that he wants to say too, man, and not just about sports, but just in regards to what's going on with this pandemic as well.
Yeah.
So for those watching, please listen,
Always
tune
give some
in.
education, man.
I appreciate you, Sean Smoke Dog Wilson. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, Smooth? How you doing, man?
Man, we are doing great, man, and thank you for being patient. We had some issues earlier, but we here.
Yeah.
3-year anniversary. Got my boy from the V, class of 2000. Smoke, how you doing, man?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed and highly favored, man. Can't complain, man.
Man, explain for the people who may not know, where did you get Smoke Dog?
Well, man, that started back way before high school. My little league coach, man, gave me that name. Just out of the blue one day in practice. You know, I was a lot darker than what I am now, too. So, and it was just one of the things, man, coach say, damn, boy, you dark as hell. And we going to call you Smoke. And it stuck.
Damn.
You know?
You ain't get that Charlemagne the God, did you, man? Just get light skin on us, did you?
Say that again, I could hear you.
I said you ain't get that Charlemagne the God treatment and get light skin on us, did you, man? You said you got a little lighter.
Yeah, you know, when you in the summertime, man, you super dark anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
And once that sun come back out, I mean, once that cold come back around, then you get a little lighter again.
Yeah.
And I think as I got a little older too, man, it kind of, you know, the darkness kind of faded away.
Okay, got you.
That's what's up, man. So, overall, I know you said earlier yesterday on your page that you had a few things to say before we get into the sports realm. Did you have something that you wanted to mention in regards to this pandemic?
It's crazy right now, man. You know, shout out to all the families first of all, that's lost someone in the midst of this nonsense, man. The best we can do is do what they tell us to do right now. You know, stay indoors, keep your social distance, and you know, just I want it gone, man, because it's causing a lot of issues, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and all we can do is pray, man, and keep it moving forward.
That's correct, man. And real quick, in regards to the family tip, shouts out to your wife, Sherry. Tell her I said what's happening. Another class of 2000 in the household.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, we bleed blue around here, baby.
There we go. You were a football standout during your time at the V. What position did you play?
Oh man, the question is, what didn't I play? I mean, you know, I moved around quite a bit, man. Played my primary position was, you know what I'm saying, middle linebacker and running back.
Okay.
But I also, you know, I was a kicker as well, kick returner. I did whatever I would do whatever was necessary to win. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
And what did you get a scholarship for a particular college from football?
I did. I was actually offered by a couple of major schools, man, but, you know, not handling my business like I should. I had to go the junior college route. So I wound up signing with Highland Community College in Kansas. And did pretty well there too, man. Moved on from there, and I graduated from Upper Iowa University.
That's what's up, man. So are you still involved in any way in regards to football in high school or college at all?
Yeah, so you know, last year was my first year back at it since I moved back to St. Louis, because I did have the opportunity to go coach at a junior college in Iowa.
Okay.
And before that, I was actually coaching at, you know, Vashon when I first came out of school, and I coached at Vashon from 2007 up to like 2013, 14.
Okay.
So, and this year, I'm
I'm over at Clyde C. Miller, which is my second year there this year.
Okay. Yeah. So you know our 3-time guest coach Adriel Jason Betts.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's my guy, man. We in the building together.
That's what's up. I had no idea you was over at Clyde C. Miller Career Academy, the rise of the Phoenix.
Go back to the old V.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right.
Gonna do some big things too, man.
Right, like what B said, the old V.
Yep.
So I don't know if you've seen previous shows in which we had the discussion, but B Baker, man, he was what, class of what, 98?
98, yep.
And he was on that VAP team that beat us, our varsity team, back in 98.
Yep.
That big upset at VAP. He was there on that team.
Man, it's crazy because I stayed literally right down the street from there, and I was at that game.
Okay.
That was a big upset that year.
Yeah,
never forget it.
Yeah, I think that was my first game on the varsity team, and that was some kind of introduction.
Right. That was the first, that was actually the first PHL game of the season. Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy though. But you forgot, Fred, man. You had some time out on the court together, man, before you got moved up.
Yeah, man, fun times. There was some fun times, man.
Definitely.
Do you still? I know Miller, but do you a lot of Vashon basketball and other sports as well?
Of course, like I said, man, that's home. For the first part, that's really home. I'm always gonna follow them to check on them, see how they doing, what's going on with them. If we got anybody going anywhere, things of that nature, man. And you always want, like I said, when you bleed blue, it's just in you.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up, man. And I know for a minute, because I wanted to hook up with you a while back, but I guess the time wasn't right. But I know that you was doing a lot of working out and being a physical fitness trainer. Is that correct?
Yeah. So my degree is actually is in fitness and wellness. So when I first came home, I worked at a few gyms, but then I kind of got off into it on my own. Training people, athletes. People that weren't athletes, your normal people that's out here, man, just working every day and want to get a good workout in. So, yeah, unfortunately, I really haven't been able to get at it like I used to, but I'm still doing it a little bit now, though. Well, not at all right now because what's going on, but
right.
So
that's what's up, man. And when I went to the Vashon game against, I think they played Chicago, Whitney Young,
yeah.
And great game, but I ran to DJ, Dwight Whitfield. Are you still in contact with him? I know he's one of the coaches at Trinity.
I remember that dude. He was tough.
Yeah.
So, I haven't really talked, and that was my guy back in high school. We were pretty close back then. But as you grow, you kind of, lose touch with people. But I really haven't talked to him in a while. But I know his son is out there in Trinity balling out, doing his thing just like his dad used to, But I haven't talked to him in a while, though.
Yeah, and congrats to his school. I know they won 2 years ago. I'm not sure who won. No, East St. Louis won in, of course, Illinois, but I'm not sure who won this past season. Do you know?
I thought they won it this year.
Again, 2 times in a row?
If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that though. But I thought they won it this year. Not Trinity, but
CBC, right?
His son is out at DeSmet.
Okay, yeah, that's right. That's what it was.
He's out at DeSmet, and I think they won it this year.
Gotcha.
So that's who won it this year. Because we had the opportunity to play Trinity last year at Clyde C. Miller.
Okay.
And it was a ball game all the way, until like the third or fourth, going into that fourth quarter. It was a ball game.
That's like y'all main rival right now in the Trinity, basketball and football. Okay.
I would add CBC in it too.
Right.
But I know that they always change, like from 4-way to 3 to 5 to whatever. So what can people expect from a Clyde C. Miller Career Academy football team?
Hey man, let me tell you something.
You had to laugh.
Right.
Because before the pandemic, I saw it. I was excited. Our kids, man, we started our weightlifting program. They were there. They were hungry. They were about their business. And for the majority of our guys, the football players, they were running track and getting ready for the season.
Mm-hmm.
So we were, man, when I say we were ready to bring this thing together, now to be put at a halt, it kind of just don't feel good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
because we were going to make some noise this year, bro.
So what do you tell, and this is a question that we've been asking all day to Coach B. Miles, to Lynn, what are you telling your team to do at this moment while we wait for the Rona to pass through?
So listening to the show, I kind of heard one of the coaches say, stay active, and most your greatest players ain't waiting for somebody to tell them to go work out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
When you hungry and you want something, you ain't waiting on nobody to tell you what to do. You're going to do it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So, we do reach out to the kids, man, as far as our huddle program that we have set up to where we can communicate with the kids. Everybody that got cell phones, tablets now, we just go shoot them a message. Hey, man, get out, go do some running, go do some footwork, go catch some balls. You can still do your social distance. You got a lot of field to play with.
Mm-hmm.
So, us as coaches, we really can't be out there with them right now, but, we shoot them a few messages. Hey, man, go get some running in. You don't need a weight room. You got push-ups. You can do squats. You can do all type of body movement to get your body together before the season even get here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And
so,
go ahead.
No, I was just saying, so they were pretty successful to what we were putting down, man. Like I said, it was going to be an interesting year this year.
Mm-hmm. And we also have a comment here from a guy that you may know very, very well. He was probably the quarterback during the time you was playing at the V, Mr. Andre Tucker.
Mm-hmm.
That's my guy. Yes, sir.
He says smoke. He says smoke.
That's my guy, man. And Dre was a hell of a quarterback too, man.
Yeah, he was, man.
Pretty damn good. Pretty good.
What would you say was
Yes,
was your best year out of your 4 years at the V?
Sophomore year. When we knocked off at that time, some of the Bulldogs, man. When we had the opportunity and we took it to them, and we got them that year.
What are your thoughts in regards to the state of the PHL? I know right now it's not looking too promising. A lot of enrollment. Kids aren't as enrolled as they used to be. Staff concerns, etc. What are your thoughts overall in regards to the public high league?
Well, man, I can honestly say that it could be a lot better. There's a lot of things I feel like that need to change. But overall, I believe that's why a lot of the coaches do stay in the district, because they know what we're dealing with. And you have to build things, man, to keep your kids here. Unfortunately, we don't have the facilities that everybody else have, and the uniforms that everybody else have, and things of that nature, man. So that causes a rift. And from the outside looking in, if I'm a young kid, then, I'm definitely... nowadays the kids see the shiny new thing. That's what they're gonna be attracted to.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to build the things that's gonna keep the kids here. I truly believe that like back in the early '80s, '70s, and '80s, man, the public high league is where it was at.
Right.
It was the thing. It was the place to be. You didn't want to be anywhere else.
Yep.
But over time, when things change, man, and the segregation program, the desegregation, that hurt us.
Yeah, I agree. And the neighborhoods change too, so it's harder to keep people in the city. So that kind of goes with
that is so true.
Right.
But I had to learn over time, man. If it had a lot to do with the people owning their houses in the city, things of that nature, and a lot of that money goes back into the schools and stuff like that. So it's a serious topic we can get into, man. We really could, but it's all about sports right now.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. It's all about sports, man. Yeah, man. So it's definitely been a pleasure to have you on this show, man. Did you want to give me any quick shout outs?
Oh, most definitely, man. I definitely got to get a shout out to, the Vashon family. We all bleed blue and white. Um, Shout out to my supervisor now, Dr. Jenna Haywood over at CA. I want to say appreciate the opportunity for the job. Shout out to all my old coaches, man. Coach Mitch, Coach Jay, Coach Ferg, Coach Wallace, Coach Camp. All the V-side guys, man, that kind of helped mold me into who I am. So I definitely appreciate them. Shout out to my beautiful, lovely wife.
There you go.
and my two gorgeous little girls, man. Shout out to my son, Micah doing his thing. Shout out to Mia and Maya, my two little beauties.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, brother. And last question for me: do you see a head coaching position in your future?
I do. And this is, I've been waiting for a while for it, man. I'm just staying patient, staying prayed up. I'm gonna continue to put my all into it, continue to work at it, and eventually somebody will come calling.
There we go, man. Just stay patient, stay prayed up, man.
Yes, sir.
And
it's gonna happen, man.
I think, this Rona pandemic is really showing faith. It's really showing who has faith.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who has the patience.
Yeah.
That it's a test.
Yeah.
That's how I feel this whole situation is right now. It's really a test.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Can you really just have faith, be patient, do what you need to be doing, and things will take care of itself.
Exactly.
I truly believe that, man. And another thing too, man, like you said, staying prayed up. You got to keep your faith, but also too, man, we have to come together as a people.
Right.
That's the biggest thing. We're all human beings at the end of the day.
Yep.
So we have to look out for each other. Period. White, black, brown, gray, blue, whatever you are, we have to stand together and know that what's going on in the world, we all have to be awakened and pay attention to as well.
How this is a question I've asked to multiple coaches, Coach Bethany. We had Brandon Spain, the new head coach. You know him from the V. New head coach Connor Ritter. Mm-hmm. We coach Betts as well, and even I believe we had Benote.
Yeah.
But we asked, how is it now handling these kids that you're dealing with in the city? Because we know that social media can be can steer them away a little bit. It can be a big issue. It can affect their mentality. How do you assist or lead them and guide them along the way?
Man, it's almost like you have to be that big brother, that uncle, that father figure. It's really about communication with the kids, man. And oftentimes, if the kid really don't get a good vibe from you, you're gonna have an issue with them. So they have to know that you're there and you care before you can even start talking sports really to them and to really motivate a kid nowadays. And I've been doing this for quite a while now. The kids have to know that you truly care about them, man. And once they see that, they'll go above and beyond for you and try to conform to everything that you're doing when they see that you're for them and not against them.
Right.
So you really have to put some time in. Yeah, it's gonna be frustrating times. You're gonna be aggravated a lot. You're gonna be frustrated, but you keep grinding. And like you said, that's that faith part and that prayer part where you just keep at it, man. And them kids eventually see that, man, Coach, he just wants the best for me.
Yeah.
And they have to know that.
Yeah, and I can definitely tell, man, just from the passion from your voice and the energy that you have over the phone, that you definitely have a head coaching position and definitely a big time leadership role if you don't already have one now in your future, bro.
Well, I appreciate it, man. And like I said, I'm working towards it. Continue to work hard at it, and eventually, being patient, it'll pay off in the long run.
All right, brother. Well,
I agree, man. Keep grinding, man.
Keep grinding, brother.
Definitely can do that, man. And hey, man, congratulations on your third year. You guys been doing it big for 3 years. Keep pushing, man. Keep grinding and keep building that thing, man.
Hey, we got you, man. We ain't gonna stop, man. We keep on pushing.
You dig?
All right, I appreciate it, bro.
All right, man. You have a good one, brother.
All right, you too.
All right, man. That was Sean Smoke Dog Wilson.
Smoke dog.
Man, this has been a good show, man.
Yeah, man.
Thank y'all once again for tuning in. We started a little bit late because of little issues, but we here. And the last person, no stranger to the show at all.
At all.
I'll make sure
He
that
pulling one of my moves, sneaking off at work. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Trying to get away.
Right.
I got
man,
to
foot
get
on your
away.
neck. Right.
So let's see if we can get him. Hopefully he is available to talk still. He sent me a text while we had Coach Hollywood on the line.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see if we can go ahead and wait a minute. Go back out a little bit. There we go.
Shout out to Shanice. This is my best friend, man, down in KC. Say we live? Yeah, we live.
Yep, got the voicemail. So trying to get Stan on the line, but right now he's not available. So he's probably back getting that money.
Right.
Doing this thing, man. But this has been an incredible show.
Thanks.
Once again, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm seeing the review of myself zoomed in. I saw your post like, man, I got to go ahead and head back to the gym the whole nine. Hey, eating too much.
Man.
I'm about to holler at Smoke. I'm about to holler at Ronnie Bond.
Yeah, I'm like, man, my weight went right in one spot, and then my muscle mass just kind of. So I'm like, man, I got to get back at it, man. At least do some push-ups or something, man.
Yeah. And earlier, I know I asked you about favorite guests and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is not about who you thought was the best or whatever,
right.
but just moments or guests, whatever. Definitely shouts out to Benjamin Hockman.
Yeah.
We had a great time with him.
Yeah.
You mentioned him a few weeks ago, Austin Huff.
Yeah.
Just great conversations.
Right.
This past week, last week on the phone, Anthony Stalter.
Mm-hmm.
The deep story from Banote.
Yeah.
Was just excellent, from being a person in the city.
Yeah.
Making it out, going to the V now. Then he went to from country to country, playing different leagues.
Yep.
It's just amazing where, you just take God with you.
Yeah.
You can go places.
You can go everywhere.
You know what I'm saying?
Wherever he send you, yeah.
He brought up the story about him getting drafted, that process.
That was crazy.
I really enjoy, in regards to show-wise, I really enjoyed having Mylan. And Nico.
Yeah.
We had so many great viewers who commented, who supported everything. That was such a great show.
Yeah, just like Champ.
Yeah,
Champ had a big showing on that one, man.
Champ came through. He asked about you 2 weeks ago when you went on the show. He was like, where B at?
Right. That's my guy, man. He be holding me down, man.
Yeah, so we just appreciate a lot of people who,
I think my funniest still T-Rail.
Dude.
Made me get off the couch.
That was at Smoke Session.
Yeah, he made me slide off the couch on, man. He laying pipe. Like, what? Hold on, man. Hold on. Ready to hear that one, dog. So that got to be my favorite memory so far, man. That was funny, man.
Oh, man. Shouts out to Bunny and Suzanne. I know Suzanne was on the show last time. Bunny was on the very first time.
Gucci girlfriend.
Gucci.
Right.
Gucci. She like, hey.
Right. Get it. I'm going to shout out Sadal and Annie. Because that was the first show that I was on.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody made me feel welcome. That's the first time I met Stanton. And, I appreciate y'all having me on for that. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to see it, how y'all seeing it on live, but when you actually around it,
it's a whole different beast.
Yeah. And to keep the show continuously going is a talent. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't understand it. Just like we talking about stand-up comedy. It's like when you just got to keep coming with stuff, keep no delays, just keep, coming up with stuff. So, just a lot of great, like I said, a lot of great guests, a lot of great memories. Every show was just continuous, you know what I'm saying? I think another one was when I was at work, kind of in the same position to stand in, and I logged in just to sneak, and you was in here by yourself. Mm-hmm. I was like, let me call my man, you know, by himself. Hold on for a second. So I'm sneaking off at the end of the airfield, calling in or whatever like that. So it's just a lot, man. I'm just still trying to think of some more, but it was a lot of good stuff going on, man.
Yeah, man. People don't have no idea the process of getting ready for a show.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And we don't have no producers, no cameramen.
Right.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? And but I love it because it's a passion. And I know we had this conversation with Austin Huff.
Yeah.
It was like, people put in 1,000% into something that they don't like doing, but don't want to do more for their passion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm doing 100%. I would put more stuff really into this more than I've had DJing over the last few months.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not putting DJing to the side because I'm still getting them gigs. Shouts out to Zolani. Matter of fact, we got something coming.
Yes, sir.
April the 11th.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
10 days, baby.
But it just a matter of I see the direction. I see that we're doing a great thing.
Yeah.
Having, like we told Corey Bethany last week, like, hey, you got on our show. Now, hey, we the reason why you
jumping out, right? It's jumping out now. You got good karma coming here, man.
And then Coach Benote, Reverend Benote.
Yeah, he got that job.
He got that job at Westminster Academy, doing his thing, and looks like he's in a happy place. The school just welcomed in his family.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of great things, man. So if you want to be part of the show, holler at us. If you know my information, get at me. Same thing with B.
Yep.
I got to thank you for dedicating your time.
Yeah, appreciate it.
And Rich, matter of fact, starting next week, he'll be coming in 1 week.
Every other week, yeah. So don't be alarmed,
right.
Champ, I'm still gonna be here, brother. Nah, but
we ain't going nowhere.
If y'all don't know, brought up before on the show, but I got a landscaping business I'm running. So this is my critical season between now and obviously up until the winter. A lot of stuff gonna be going down along with my 9 to 5. So the only way I could actually stay on this show is if I do it every other week, because of scheduling purposes and everything with that. So now it's not set in stone, obviously. Like I told him earlier, if I get done early enough and I'm not super dirty in here, with grass all over me or nothing like that, because right now I'm kind of in an ownership position where I hire some people, then I will step in when I can. But if not, I'll do the same thing we did tonight with the call-ins and things like that. So I just appreciate him being flexible with me on that. But, I'm going to still be here every other week, God willing. And see what happened with that. So
yeah, man. So I'm gonna do, God willing, I'm gonna do my part to make sure this show keeps on going. We have great guests lined up for the next month, actually 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Still getting at people, so it's incredible, man. We wanted to get at people from the Post-Dispatch, etc., radio, to the local coaches. I'm actually trying to get in contact. Well, we'll get in contact with the most recent head coach of the state champion Cardinal Ritter basketball team.
Okay.
So I want to get him on.
Yeah.
So got a few things up my sleeve working on.
There you go.
But
always good.
Hey, I'm steady pushing. Consistency is the key. People know that every Wednesday you're gonna see someone here.
Somebody gonna be
holding
right.
they down.
Yep.
Matter of fact, I think about the times when Sadal and Stan.
Yeah, I remember that. I seen that episode.
Held the show down. I think it was Sadal and Stan T-Bone came through. Shouts out to him.
Yeah.
Great guest. Always challenging.
Oh, yeah, he made a comment earlier about HBCU. Yeah. Shout out to T-Bone, man.
T-Bone, shouts out to you. Man, it's just so many great guests that we've had in the past. I said Coach Best already. But just so many great people.
Rodney Bond.
Yeah, he'll be back on the show. We had to reschedule him.
Yeah.
We'll get him on. Oh, how can I forget about Joe?
Joe knows.
Joe knows.
Finally was in the building twice now.
Yeah.
And Brendan.
Yeah, exactly. So shouts out to them. We've had multiple locations, going to smoke sections. Shouts out to Tiz.
Gerondo, he's at his barbershop.
Exactly. Going to the rooftop.
Yeah.
Man, we got to do that again.
Yeah.
Got
to. The weather was perfect today, man.
Yeah.
Well, no, because by this time we'd been cold.
Right.
So, we got to wait a little minute. Yeah, it's a little brisk outside now.
Be a 15-minute show.
Right. Man, all right, that's it.
Yeah.
So.
But there's so many great memories and plenty more coming.
Yep.
Coming y'all way, man. We got y'all.
Yep.
Better production's gonna
Joe
be on the way.
says present.
Wait a minute. Where's she at?
She on YouTube.
Yeah. There we go.
Present.
How can we forget?
Right.
Joe.
Right.
Jobo. Jobo.
Joe ain't no guest. She nativized.
It's official.
Right.
We got to add her on the logo.
Yeah. She got a hoodie and everything, man. She nativized.
She in there.
Right.
She official.
Yeah, we got the revamp, the remix on the logo.
Yeah. So for people who asking, man, y'all still doing the sports talk show with no sports? Hey, that's how we do it, man.
Heck yeah, man.
We aim to entertain because we know there's a lot of people who just don't have the outlet to watch sports at all.
Yep.
So we want to be able to provide an outlet on a Wednesday night and just have y'all enjoy great conversation.
Right.
Like tonight, we had 4 incredible guests.
Because, like I said, even with major sports being down, a lot of people don't understand what we got homegrown here in St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand, like the segments we had today on kickball. A lot of people not really educated about it. So that's why I'm happy that they came in, elaborated some of the stuff, cleared up some of the misconceptions that people may have, kind of really gave us like a documentary type of look. And like we said earlier, we're going to try to have them on this show live. It's just that right now, y'all obviously know why we can't have nobody in on the set right now. But the show that we were going to have, we had a lot of them plus their teammates was going to show up and just have a super show. But, you know, like I said, we just adjust to what, you know, life gives us, and we just kind of keep it rolling. So just appreciate them sacrificing their time, staying patient,
Right.
Giving us a great interview,
Right.
Bringing their people with them, interacting with them on the live feed and everything like that. So still turned out to be a dope show.
It did.
Yeah.
It did. You know, the devil or the Rona, whatever, try to stop us, but
Can't do it. Our God bigger than you, dude.
always. That's the great final say right there.
It is. That should be a wrap for real. I don't even want to say that after that. Our God is bigger than any of that.
That's it. That's
Man.
it, man. So just continue just to keep God first, man, and pray.
Absolutely.
And keep the faith, because like I said, man, he's testing you.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's all it is.
It's
He's
gonna
testing
blow
your
over,
faith.
man. Yeah, that's all it is. I mean, if you look at the history of some of the stuff that people done went through, and you know, with all these plagues that I mean, really, if you look at Job's story, you ain't never gonna complain. Job went through everything, bro. Like everything you could think of times 1,000. So God is testing your faith not only with you know, with the things that's going on right now, but like just the mental aspects, just really trying to get you to focus on what's more important. You know, like I said before, I don't know if I said it live on the show, but I know I said it before on my Facebook. If you noticing, everything that we worshiping is being taken away from us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a reason for that, you know, and it's only gonna get worse if don't nobody really wake up and see what's going on. So if y'all ain't paid attention to it right now, put God first in your life, and everything will work out fine. It's a reason why it's a certain group of people that's panicking, and it's another group of people like, okay, it's written. We already know this gonna pass over. God already said that. God said, sit back and watch and wait. Be ye humble. You know what I'm saying? He talking to his children. So we already know this is already going to come and go as it's been already seen. But the thing is, your faith is being tested. And your reward only comes when you stay faithful in the bad times. You can't get the good times without the bad times.
Hey, trouble don't last always.
So don't, man. Straight up.
Like it's eventually going to end.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like that post I had it with Sadal. You know, there's a beginning, there's an end, but
Right.
it's how you live in between.
Yeah, right.
how you
What
live
do you
in
say?
between.
Right.
It's
in those dashes.
It's how you live in that dash.
And that dash, man. And then this not even the end. This is just the end of the life that we know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember my favorite thing about the movie The Mummy. When they opened up that tomb, the dude, last thing he wrote was "Death is only the beginning." For him, and you know, I know it's a mythical story, but you know, he was getting eaten up by them bugs or whatever like that. So for him to, on his last breath, write that in the tomb, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, because you know, it seemed like a long time. You on Earth for however many years, you feel like that's a long time. Can't nothing beat eternity, man. Make sure you keep your soul honest, man.
Right. All right, man. So that's a wrap, man.
Yes, sir.
That's a wrap. We out of
Yep.
here. Next week we will have. I hate that we can't have them on the show, but they'll be on the phone. We're gonna have some twins
Okay.
from HD Performance. We're gonna have the Pitts brothers, Duran and Derek.
Okay.
Dorian and Derek, and it's
Okay.
gonna be a crazy show. I've known them since way back in Matthew Dickey years
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
football when I was like 8 years old. It's like
Yeah.
every league I was in back then, whether it was football or baseball, I always saw them. Either I played with them or played against them.
Yeah.
And now they doing their thing, handling high school, college guys. Jason Tatum has been at their performance gym working out
Okay.
everything. So look forward to the conversation. That's the once again HD Performance. The twins will be on the show. Derek and Dorman, the Pitts brothers, is going to be crazy. Look forward to it.
I never met them dudes, but I was in a sports group with them, and I remember these dudes passionate about sports.
Yeah.
They was all over that group. So
Yeah.
I never actually met the cats, but I know a lot of people that know them. So looking forward to that one.
There we go.
Yeah.
And then next week, Joe will be back for Joe Knows.
Okay.
We'll see about Stan, but just know the show will be going on.
Yes, sir.
3 years, man.
Proud of you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Junior year.
There it is.
Almost graduated.
There it is. I'm about to
Right.
be a senior.
Right.
Oh, and this on a even more personal tip. I know that you've had a few people that you know either passed away
Yeah.
or someone that you know grandmother passed away. So I just want to say, B.J. Jefferson.
Yeah, his mom.
You know,
yeah.
we known you for a minute, man.
Yeah.
Just want to give our condolences to your family at this time. I know that you posted someone yesterday.
Yeah, Ellen Todd passed away yesterday, and my bro Aaron, he passed last week. So shout out to them. May God rest y'all souls. Prayers up for y'all families. Like I said, man, we can't be here forever, man. It don't make sense to us when it happens. It hurts. We're gonna miss y'all dearly, but we trying to push through it while y'all not here.
Yeah, that's it, man.
So.
And for all those who's going through this hard time, we just pray for you that once again, hopefully this show will bring a little light in regards to what we just spoke about in regards to the Lord. You know,
Yeah.
stay true and pray, stay prayerful and stay prayerful, and then also just trust in Him.
Yeah.
You're gonna be all right. Stay faithful. You're gonna make it through. This the Platform Sports Talk Show.
Yes,
I
sir.
am your boy Smooth.
B. Baker.
And I know Stan, he'll definitely be like, Stan, baby.
Stand, baby.
Once again, shouts out to all those who participated in our commercial from the Woke Brand Unit. Shouts out to y'all.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the
That was
likes.
fun, man. Appreciate
everything.
y'all.
More stuff coming. 3 years. That's a wrap. Because when it's about sports
It becomes our business.
and business, we know it's slow. But it's the
But it's
Sports Talk
still,
show.
we still getting it going.
We
Still doing
Still.
it. Right. We still together.
still together. And business still picked up.
That's right.
We out here. Y'all have a good one.
Stay blessed, y'all.